Dear Australia, pick a lane. You cannot poke the dragon at breakfast and pitch a business plan by lunch. Victoria, the state, is on a debt treadmill. The belt is speeding up, the shoes are cheap, investors are walking to other states. Taxes keep climbing, costs keep biting. The big dream? A $34 billion suburban rail loop that looks less like a loop and more like a noose around the budget's neck. And now the premier flies to Beijing with a tin cup and a PowerPoint. Dear China, please fund our white elephant. We promise it is eco-friendly. Meanwhile, Canberra cosplays as the sheriff of the Taiwan Strait. A warship sails through, the press office flexes, Uncle Sam claps like a proud parent at a school play. Then, when the curtain drops, Australia's biggest trading partner is still China. The export receipts still say made for China, and Victoria is still knocking on the same door. Provoke at sea, pitch on land. That is your national brand now? It is giving split personality with a trade deficit. Now I know, foreign policy is federal, not state. Cute line. But China does not print two flags on your invoices. The world sees one Australia. Let's talk self-respect. You don't lecture your banker and then ask for an overdraft. Either be a fearless hawk and accept the economic pain, or be a calm trader and stop filming yourself doing laps in the Taiwan Strait for likes. This current model is the worst of both worlds. You get the diplomatic migraine and the fiscal hangover. Here is the bigger joke. Australia keeps calling China a systemic challenge. Systemic challenge at breakfast and then calling it an investor by night. The dragon has a better memory than Canberra. It hears the sermon, it sees the ship, it watches the premier arrive with the spreadsheet. If you want to be serious, be consistent. If the national line is compete, de-risk, diversify, then stop staging naval TikToks just to impress DC. Start building speed permits, cut red tapes with scissors, not slogans. Build local supply chains that do not fall apart at the first whiff of geopolitics. And then raise money from partners who are not also the weekly villain in your press briefings. If you want China's money, show respect without the performative scowls. Adults can disagree at sea and still do the math on land. Drop the moral megaphone, pick up a term sheet. Beijing does not need your flattery, it needs clarity. Are you a reliable counterparty or a headline factory? Because investors, they hate soap operas, they like returns. And that is all for now. Thank you very much for being with me. You're watching GNF.